All right, welcome back, guys. It's week 8 now. We're more than halfway through the season. Got a little bit more of a trying issue tonight on hand, but I do quickly want to go over week 8. I believe Hogan did a really good job previewing this week. He's already got his posted up. I agree with a lot of what he says. I have all the same winners this week. Some for different reasons, but I really like what he did this week on the predictions. Broke it down, analyzed it real well. It looks good. I do have game of the week being Garrett and Jordan. I think it's going to be the closest game of this week, and I think it's going to be pivotal to who makes the playoffs out of those 3 and 5 teams this coming week. What kind of matchups they got. I do also want to answer buy and sell, and I also want to get to some more league issues. So let's get going. Buy or sell. Van Sant finishes under 500. Hogan. I gotta agree. I gotta buy this. I don't think he will. I think he might have with a full healthy MJD. It was possible. He doesn't have to trade away a lot of his wide receiver help to get that running back quality back. I say he could have been over 500 with the healthy MJD. So selling your other one on your other option on that. But all in all, MJD going down does hurt Van Sant, and it does. It can kill a team with have a massive injury like that. But next buy or sell option was Garrett is the best commish. I agree. Nothing from no arguments from this side on that. Georgia Florida this weekend. I don't know. I'm gonna watch the game probably. Maybe not. I am working a regional flag football tournament in Wilmington, North Carolina this weekend, so might not even see the game. Really don't care about that one. But there was one more buy or sell option. You said, I don't know. I forget what you said, but who cares? Like I said, you did a great job with the predictions this week, Hogan, and keep it up, buddy. Really appreciate that. You kind of helped me out this week. Again, I'm sorry this is going to be not what you're used to, but I do have to leave 5 a.m. Friday morning going to Wilmington, North Carolina, so got to get this done, handling my commish business as you would. And here it is, the pressing topic of this year that, again, I did not want to repeat from last year, the big argument and debate we had last year about trades. I brought this point up that people would veto based on their team, based on what it's going to do for them, whether they have to play that team again, whether they have to play the team that they think is getting the better deal, or for whatever, they wanted that player. For whatever reason, they're going to selfishly veto. I told you guys that last year, and I cannot honestly say that you did not know that going into this year. Maybe you guys just don't pay attention to the rules as much as I do. I really do focus and crack down on that stuff being commish, but again, that's my job. But because Colby Duke thinks I make a few dumb decisions being commish, I'm deciding to get a board of trustees, you could call it, together. 3 other guys who are part of this league. I want it to be a consensus vote on who those 3 members are. There's a poll up on the homepage. But I want 3 guys who I can come to, talk about rules, make educated, knowledgeable conclusions to questions or solutions to problems. I don't want these guys to be biased in any way. I think I've done a real good job of being fair, of separating me as commish from my ownership on a team in this league. I believe 3 other guys can also do that as well if they put a little bit of time into it. Obviously, it's not gonna be as much time as it takes for me to be commish, to me to do all the things that I do. But what I propose is we go back to league manager review on trades, take the voting out completely. I don't believe it should be between anybody else other than the 2 members and whatever governing body you could say is over this. And right now that's just me. And because I know why y'all wanted the voting system last year, you didn't want me to have the absolute power of saying yes or no on a trade. That happened. Some people got angry about it. It's not going to happen anymore. If you guys don't like this idea of coming up with some kind of little group that powwows about rules and decisions and things like that, then we won't do it. We'll stick with the voting system, and no one will ever be able to trade again because people are selfish and veto for other reasons. I know mine and Hogan's trade a couple weeks ago got vetoed the first time, and only needed one more veto to be vetoed the second time. So, honestly, I think a trade is between two owners who have come to an agreement to trade players. Unless it's an absolute ridiculous thing about they're just dumping players. They're giving them Jamal Charles and Frank Gore for Mike Goodson. Unless it's just a complete dump of players, I don't think anybody else should have a say in that. I preached that last year. I don't vote on trades because I don't think they should be voted on. I think as commish, I am not biased. I am neutral enough to be able to look at a trade, see the quality of players on both sides, and come to a conclusion on whether or not that trade should be upheld. This is my third year of being commish of any league. It's my second year of doing it for this league, and I feel like I do a pretty damn good job. I feel like I bust my balls every day to give you guys something to look forward to. I know school sucks, so to keep this league together, I feel like I do a pretty good job. And every year, I just ask at the beginning of the year, every preseason, I ask, get on the league, go over the rules. If you have a discrepancy, come to me. Let's figure this out. I hate getting mid-season and having a rule discrepancy. I do. The waivers was the first thing this year, and now trading has popped up yet again this year. So I'm really going to start cracking down on that shit. If I have to write a whole list of rules and bylaws of what I can and cannot do, and of what other owners can and cannot do, I'll do it. That's not going to make it fun, but I'll do it. I don't care what the solution is. I just want you guys, you other 9 guys, to come to an agreement on what y'all want to do. I never want to be the commish screwed me, like 5 guys going the commish screwed me, and 5 guys saying no, he's doing all right. I don't care how y'all view me as commissioner. What I care about is that you're okay and mostly understand the rules that we abide by in this league. This is a very competitive league. I love that. I love it 100% about it. It's very competitive, and I know everybody wants to win, and I know everybody wants to get in. And right now, honestly, I can say that any team can make the playoffs. Few would be very more challenging than others, but I think they can, and I love that about this league. Really great competitive league, but you guys got to remember, you got to work with me here on not tearing the league apart from the inside out by grouping up with other owners, by colluding. No collusion. Cut out the collusion. Quit. If we keep the veto system, quit going to other people be going, hey man, veto this trade. I don't want it to happen. You got to get on board with me here. This isn't politics, guys. This is fantasy football. And I want there to be a set list of rules. Whatever we come up with, let's take the time, let's sit down, let's discuss this, and figure out what we're going to do. My vote is for that committee. That way me, 3 other guys from this league can sit down, discuss these rules, and other powwows we may need to have, and figure it out, and all of you be happy with that. That's all I'm asking. I'm open to any and all suggestions. I really want to get this hammered out. I don't want this to be a problem anymore. So there it is. I hate that I had to spend my Week 8 preview talking about this, but I am. So vote on the poll. Give me some feedback. Let's try to hammer this out. Have a good week, guys. I'm out.